Hey Songbirds, let's talk about movement. Movement for singing. Freedom of movement instills freedom of sound. Okay, we're going to get back to that in just a moment. So I just want to give you a little bullet point list. Movement, in short. What is it good for? Well, it helps you work out the kinks. It's great for outer body awareness. It gets your body in sync with your brain, so it knows where your body is in space. It's what we call proprioception. It increases awareness of diaphragmatic action. It helps build core muscles. It increases awareness of the breathing process. It activates resonance capacity of the body. It gives the brain a distraction too. It actually helps you let go of mental roadblocks. Most of all, movement guides your body into proper outer body alignment, which helps maintain inner body alignment when you're singing. And so there are a few other benefits that it's a mood booster and it helps your overall well-being. And if you're with a group, it's really fun to get a little silly with it together. And as you may be aware by now, singers do really silly stuff. So vocal health awareness needs to be a part of every single vocal warm-up routine, and doing a full mind, body, voice warm-up before singing is where that awareness actually begins. Moving before vocalizing or practicing repertoire is extremely beneficial to the conscious memorization of your music. And with consistency, it will build stamina, and it will build it in the breath, the body, and especially the voice. Plus, it will wake up tired muscles and your joints. And it can also be pretty fun, especially when you're with a group or maybe with just somebody else on stage. You might be wondering if this is actually a workout app and not a singing app, but singing literally can take your breath away. It takes massive amounts of stamina and strength to sing for more than even just 15 minutes at a time. So imagine doing a 2 to 3 hour show in a 30-pound costume while doing singerography or full-blown choreography, and then actually sing well while not getting too out of breath, okay? So to get on stage and not get winded under those conditions actually takes some time and practice. And you actually have to build to that level of strength and stamina. You can do it faster if you practice every day, or take your time with it, right? And just build up over time. So what we're going to do within this next module is we're going to start with basic movement, okay? Truthfully, this kind of performing demands a very high level of body conditioning beyond the basic movement exercises that we do. We'll go in depth as we go further in the year, okay? So why do you need movement for the voice if you sing in a choir? And you'd likely be standing for long periods of time in rehearsals, right? You're going to be standing up straight, holding a choir folder most likely, and you'll be in close proximity to other people. It's actually less than ideal conditions, and most people will be telling you to stand still, right? You might be hot. You might be sitting on metal bleachers while the orchestra is playing 3 movements in Beethoven's Ninth before you even stand up to sing. You might actually be holding up a heavy Messiah score in one hand for the better part of 3 hours. Your body needs to be in really good condition, and you need to maintain proper alignment through this process, or you will be exhausted, even just holding a score, okay? You could pass out. I've actually seen it happen before my very eyes, and you may even damage your back or shoulders, what we call in choir the dreaded folder shoulder. So you'll need to understand how your body should move under these conditions. Plus, learning to time the breath with your movement can actually be pretty exhilarating. Timely movement and breath are just as musical, and that beautiful voice you are singing with, okay? So maybe you've never done a physical warm-up before singing. Maybe you've been told, stand like a soldier, heads up, hands down by your side, whatever you do, just stand still. So that's terrible advice. Performance presence is very important, but creating an expectation of absolute stillness can actually invite tension into the vocal mechanism and into the body, and you're ultimately sacrificing your ability to use your instrument freely. Okay, so that's kind of the gist of why we need to do movement. And for all the other reasons that we talked about, I really want you to take it into consideration, adding movement of some kind into your daily routine before you sing. Nothing too strenuous before you sing, which is why I have this series of movement exercises in this module. So I hope you enjoy.